Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Michael MacDonald. I'm from Hopedale, Massachusetts. I'm a military veteran and former state trooper, but most importantly, I'm a man of faith. I don't want to make much of a personal statement today because the last time I opened up about my faith, which I was coerced to do by the state to attempt to keep my job, I laid my heart on the table and they stomped on it. The Bible speaks clearly about the persecution for Christians standing firm in their faith in the Word of God. And I've experienced this persecution personally at the hands of the Massachusetts state government. If they can deny my faith and take away my career because of it, what's next? This is a slippery slope towards tyranny. I'm sure I don't have to remind the legislature that exercising your religious freedom is a right in the First Amendment of the Constitution, which is the very foundation for which this nation stands. Considering the government is about law and order, why has my life, my family's life, and some of the other people's lives here today been so negatively impacted for exercising these rights? The damage that has been done isn't easily articulable, and I'm sure I speak for many of us when I say until we see some resemblance of the right actions being taken by the government to personally and publicly apologize, to right their wrongdoings and be held accountable for the damage that they so eagerly and willfully created, we have lost our trust and respect in this system. Trust needs to be earned, and the government should strive to earn the people's trust and respect every day. Those feelings are gone for many of us that have been on the receiving end of this government's political actions recently. We did nothing wrong. We're men and women of faith, and the state police and governor's office told us explicitly that they have no room for our faith, and they dishonorably discharged us because of it. Even after the state and federal mandates have been rescinded, we're still here being harmed. And this state house is situated on the very grounds that John Hancock once owned. He's a founding father, a patriot, and the first elected governor of Massachusetts. He's a signer of the Declaration of Independence, and he's an advocate for securing individuals' rights. And these rights include freedom from tyranny, securing religious liberty, and the establishment of individual unalienable rights. One nation under God with liberty and justice for all. So why am I standing here today fighting for these very rights to be honored? Something so clearly articulated in the founding documents of this country. There's been no liberty, there's been no justice, and these actions the state have taken have reflected the betrayal of God. I fear there's willful erosion of the rights of the people by the hands of those who are supposed to represent and protect them. And there comes a point in many people's lives where they must come face to face with high-pressure decisions, where you must decide between doing what you're told to do when you know it's wrong and acquiesce out of fear, and the other in doing what you know is right, even when it's the harder choice or unpopular opinion. Your decisions as members of government will be etched in history, and it will significantly affect the lives of those you have sworn an oath to protect. What happened to our fundamental rights as Americans? I'm asking you, the ones in charge of upholding and defending it. We must ensure this never happens again. Thank you.